Hello, Nintendo Chit Chatters. I am Eddy Ray for NintendoChitChat.com. Welcome to our Let's Create Episode 6 of RPG Maker Fes on the Nintendo 3DS. Shoutouts to NIS America for providing a review copy of the game. And today, guys, we're heading back into it, looking at our majestic world here. 11% used memory. It's not bad at all. I've been doing it for 10 hours now. Apart from the previews and everything and recording for you guys. I must admit though, I actually did about 3 hours of creating off camera. So don't hate me for it. About half of that was doing dialogue, and I know you don't want to see me sitting here doing dialogue. It's very tedious. But we really fleshed out some areas in our world. So I'm going to show you what I do here. So each episode that I actually do things off camera too, I'll come into the episode and show you what I've done off camera before we get into any more creation. That way I can have a head start of knowing what happened when I was doing things off camera. Map settings here. Make sure you guys blast the like button for me as well. So we have Majestic World. I actually deleted that little test world finally. I figured out how easy it was to delete the world. It's really easy. You just hit the B button and go to Edit, and you can easily delete or copy the worlds or whatever. So again, map settings are here. We have our majestic overworld, which I actually want to flesh out a bit more today. I think last episode we ended off creating Minbar Village, and that is really fleshed out as well. I also have an armory. I have the Minbar Armory and the Minbar Pub. Pretty cool. I'll show you all of these areas. So we'll click on here, the overworld. All right. So this used to be like a castle here. I'm not sure what episode I got rid of that, or if I did it in an episode or not, but I put a town here. So, and now the initial position for our character is starting in the town, as you guys know. I redesigned the world a little bit up here as well. I'll make rid of some of these houses and things like that, and tweak some of this stuff as we go on. Some of these castles are still here. But I made this big kind of lake area, and a volcano here, which is pretty cool. With lava, and this is going to be like the Majestic Lake, which is a pretty big lake for Majestic World. I may make it a little bit bigger actually too. But anyway, this lake is polluted, and it was polluted from this volcano. But not only that, there's an old science lab here which has something to do with it as well. So between the waste from the science lab and the volcanic eruptions here for the past 100 years, this lake has become really polluted, and the wildlife here is turning into these kind of monsters and weird, vicious creatures which are kind of roaming around, making people flee and battling and killing people. That's my story. It sounds pretty cool, I guess. In the lower part, down here, we still have some of this stuff. This was all kind of created here when I was doing the preview video, so I may actually change and delete some of this stuff here as we build our world out. And I do want to build farther west here. Another town, which will be the hometown for Davy and Amy, or Dave and Amelia. And of course, another village or two throughout here we'll be making. But let's dive into the gameplay so you can kind of see what's going on here. So test play. We'll kind of go through here before we actually start creating anything else, so you guys know how far we've made it. I've changed the subtitle to Quest of Darkness. I've changed the little logo. It's on the lake. Some trees are around, some lights. It's pretty cool. From the beginning. Alright, so here we are in Minbar Village. Welcome to Minbar Village. What's ours is yours. Feel free to make yourself at home. Follow me, Mrs. Matilda is waiting and excited to see you. Alright, so there he goes. And I guess we'll follow him up here. I also changed the icon sprite and the character for Amy there. No more bunny costume for her. There he is. It's nice to see youth in Minbar. I'm Matilda. Your Aunt Jean said to expect you. Majestic World isn't what it once was. The volcanic pollution in Majestic Lake is getting worse. I'm late to harvest these apples. Talk with Samuel more about this. He's near the armory. Bye. Thanks, Matilda. Amelia and I are happy to be here. Our parents will be proud. Yes, they would, Davy. Let's go so she can do her work. We'll find Samuel and wash up. Alright, so there she goes, off to harvest apples. As you can see here, there she is. Now, we moved our kitty cat inside here as well. We'll go to him in a second. So she said armory, so go into our armory. And here we go. We actually are able to appear in here. We can talk to Samuel. Did you have an appointment? Mrs. Matilda sent us. Maybe we should let him be, Davy. Now you kids realize I was being sarcastic, right? Ha ha ha. Yes, sir, although Davy may not have understood your humor. Samuel, you're funny. You remind me of my father, except for the gray hair, wrinkles, and cane. Grins. Now listen close. You both were sent here to help not just Minbar, but all of Majestic World. Long story short, you know that Majestic Lake was heavily polluted almost a century ago. The volcanic eruption affected an old science lab. The wildlife in the area has morphed into vicious creatures. Over the years, it was localized, but with more volcanic activity, it has spread. People are fleeing. Many are dying as the wicked beasts attack in the north, now the east and south. Your youth is what will defeat the enemy. Our elders have fought evil off for so long, our world needs you to adventure out and destroy this filth. Our elders will remain in the villages if we find a way to return Majestic Lake back to the pristine area it once was. Search around the village for supplies and rest up. Be sure to take what you need. There are some chests around with basic supplies. Be safe, we love you. And there you go. That's pretty cool. His sprite may have changed here, so I have to fix that and make sure that it's the same sprite. I might have to actually adjust that. I think it's a different sprite, so. We'll go into here. We got 10 gold there, that's pretty good. Got a healing herb. Nice. Okay, so we'll exit out of here. So we can kind of adventure around a little bit here. We'll play the game a little bit for you guys. Kind of looking around here. There's a chest over here. Oh, we got 25 gold. So this is kind of the main hub that you start the game in. You want to kind of explore around here, get some supplies, get some gold. This is our inn. This is my inn. I do want to change this is, or welcome to Minbar Inn or something like that. One night costs 7 gold. Do you want a room? No thanks. I use this preset sample here, which is kind of cool. Did his icon change too? Let me see. Yes, you have to change his icon out as well. You see it changed. Some little tweaks here I have to remember that I have to do. Yeah, it changes. So make sure you keep your icons set the same. So yeah, I use presets here for that. It's pretty easy to do. And what you do using the presets, the samples, they're kind of nice because they're easy. They make things a lot easier for you and save time. And also, you can look at the events and things and see how things are built and how they work. So you can kind of build custom ones and too, or also tweak it to your liking. All right, enough of that. Welcome. And this is a store. I want to actually change her text to say, you know, welcome to the general store, Minbar General Store. We have some things here. You can buy the healing herb, charm fruit, snake venom, hypnosis, or hypnos eye, spirit herbs as well. That's all here. Thanks very much. Cool. None of these you can go in yet. I may make it so you can go into one of the rooms. I did make a save point here. I may want to actually put that inside the house at some point. So we'll save it here. So as you can see, guys, Minbar Village is pretty fleshed out. There's a grave site over here. Nothing is finished with this yet. There's a chicken here that kind of gets scared. That's all he does right now. She's back over here. We can talk to her again. Oh, hello, kids. I hope you found Samuel. I did want to tell you, Chester's been wide-eyed looking for you. He's friendly. I think I hear him now. Go. I've got to harvest these apples. And do you hear a little kitty cat noise? That means there are kitty cats somewhere nearby. And if you didn't see him walking up to find Samuel, you'll find him now. There he is. Meow. Chester is my name. Use my feline powers. I know you don't have 9 lives. Chester gave Amelia a cat spell. So I actually added a subtitle here and a little effect so you know that you were given something. Without that, you would have no clue anything actually happened unless you would happen to look in your item inventory by luck and just notice you have a cat spell. Now the cat spell goes to Amelia here. So we'll reorder her up here so you can see it. Let me see. Do we have special skills? There we go. Yep, she gets a cat spell. I don't think he has it. He shouldn't have it, yeah. So it only goes to Amelia. Let me show you this as well. So I have some professions. We have a hero profession for David, and Amelia will be our wizard, which is pretty cool. You see the HP for David's a lot higher right now at 20. The magic's 14. And she has lower hit points. I may want to change that. She's only at level 1. I may want to pump her up to level 2 to help her out a little bit here in the beginning of the game. Eventually I have to create monsters too and all this stuff too. But this is just the opening village here, so there's really no more secrets to be had yet. Debating what else I want to do here. There's a pub you can go into. Before I go in here though, you can also talk to the guy who greeted us earlier one more time. Oh, hey, I'm James. Sorry I didn't properly introduce myself. I used to live in Nandoi, a village out east. I assume your home village was also overcome by the horrible beasts? Yes, Amelia. Many friends died, and I was one of just a few to escape. I believe a few remain but are locked in their own home. Their supplies have to be low. God help them. I'm so sorry, James. Even though I was only 2 when our parents died, I realized Amelia and I must defeat evil. With the magic passed on from my mom and Davy's skill combat, we will return Majestic World 2. We believe in you. Rest up now, hard days ahead. I'm ready to venture out, but could use some yummy food. Head up to Minbar Pub, good food and drinks. Your kiddos are young, so order a Shirley Temple. So that's kind of funny. Again, her dialogue, they have to change her out from her sprite. Yeah, we gotta talk to her again, so. Alright, so we can go to the pub really quick, guys. Just want to show you this stuff here. So we have a little treasure chest here. 25 gold. Welcome to the Minbar Pub. You can buy a Shirley Temple. You can buy a turkey burger. We'll buy those. Thanks very much. And of course, they don't really do anything. They're just regular little items. Minbar special with all the fixins. So I have to actually figure out how to use that. I'm not sure if that would actually do anything per se. Setting up for HP, I'm not sure. We have good HP, so we're totally full 100%. I'm not sure. See, it actually has an effect there. I can make these with effects, I guess, too. I'll figure it out at some point. Alright. So that's what we have, guys. Bunch of interiors here for the armory, the pub, the inn. We've done general store here. I want to tweak some of these things. So let's back out here. And go to the map. You gotta tweak those icons. It's tough to keep up with the dialogue icons if you change the way the character looks. Minbar Village, yeah. Alrighty. Edit event. Let me see here. Edit him. Okay, so the graphics the same there, which is good. Let's look at the messages here. So I'm going to have to change her graphic out. Davies is all the same. Let me see. So we can change her graphic out. Which one did I actually pick? It was that one there. So there we go. Anywhere she talks, I have to change that out. It's kind of time consuming. Anywhere else? Let me see. Welcome to Minbar. So that's his first. Okay, I thought there was another time she talked. I'm just not seeing it. Oh, hey. Oh, here it is. No, we just did it, right? We just changed that. And we changed that. Okay. That's Davy crying. So this is kind of tedious, guys. There we go. I do apologize if it's tedious, but I hope you're enjoying seeing trial and error here work its charm. That's good. Just making sure her expression kind of matches. Yep, okay, so that's good. I'm ready to adventure. That's Davy. Yep. Alright, save that. Everything looks good there. Let's go back. Let's check this one here. Welcome. I'm going to change the message here. Welcome to the Minbar store. What is it called? Store. You know what? Can we fit general in there too? Oh, it puts on that line there. Welcome to what's called the general store. They know they're in Minbar, so, and it's not a place you actually go inside of, so that's fine. General store. Alright. Yeah, the most tedious thing in this game, I think, is creating events and the dialogue. But it's okay, it's fun to do. Welcome to the general store. Alright, we'll keep that simple. We can always change extra things in there at some point. But yeah, when you guys create your interiors, things like that, and events, you can actually use some preset ones and some samples. I actually recommend doing that. You can actually see how everything is built. And you can kind of go into it here and see how they did things. So if you want to add items to the shop, you go here, click on shop, and you can add in whatever items you choose that you can replace. Let me see here. You can add alright, can we get back out? There we go. So back out of that. Change that. Okay. So we're tweaking some of these character icons. They're very important. And this guy's changes. So we gotta fix that for sure. That really bothers me when it's not the same. Alright, so yeah, he changes there and there as well. So he's an old guy with a cane and red. Old guy and the cane. Where's the old guy with the cane? Am I missing him? There he is. He's red. Overwrite that. Let's see the event content. Change the graphic. We'll make him that guy. So we'll change all of these to that one. Do we actually choose it? Yeah, we did. Gotta confirm it. Alright, that's changed. And then branch and fix that. Making sure everything is even. This is all like debugging. Not really debugging, but just fixing little errors. Because I don't want to forget about these things. I want to do them now and get them done with. There we go. So that's done. Go back to the other dialogue page, though. Let me see. Go here. This is my in. It's actually different here. Which graphic is that? Oh, okay. I guess we could have used that one too. But we'll stick with this guy. Alright, choosing the graphic. Keep that happy look, or the content look on his face, it's fine. Message. Status change. So you can see how this is all developed too, with this in and taking money, currency. You can kind of build your own custom things by just looking at how this is built, or adjusting it. There we go. Confirm. Cool. Branch was ending there. Alrighty. Min bar in. Min bar in. Can we put welcome? Welcome to. It will actually fit. Let's check. Oops. Alright, guys. We'll do this really quick. Welcome to the Min Bar Inn. One night costs 7 gold. Do you want a room? Make sure we space that between costs and 7 gold. There we are. That should be fixed. So I'll have to double check all that over again and test play it at some point later on today. It's back out of that. So that's all fixed. Cool. Okay. And just make sure here, I want to see his other dialogue here really quick. Okay, good. Looks pretty good, guys. Took care of that. Now what I want to do is start building some of the overworld out more. We also have to create a bunch of monsters, and I want to do some more things with these shops too. I don't want to give too many things that are available in the opening. I want to test play it one more time. I do want to look at the inn here, or the Do from the beginning. What does she sell? Excuse me. Alright, I think I added some other items, some weapons I wanted to have her sell. So, let's add to her store a little bit. Event content. Going to the shop. There we go. Yeah, so I added these bronze claws. They're pretty expensive, so you can't really buy them from the get-go, I don't believe. I don't have enough gold in the town yet, I don't think. Or given to them that they could buy it right away, so they can come back and buy it. The knife, though, I think could be bought. Yeah, it only costs 30 gold. The bronze claws is 230, so... And was there something else? A defense item there. There was these things too. There was a cloak, a wizard's robe, just some basic stuff here they could purchase at some point. That's 900 gold, so definitely they won't be getting it right away. Shield and leather boots. I think that was it that I imported so far. So all those are pre-made things. I can always adjust the gold prices and the power of the or the defense of some of those items. Confirm that. Cool. Let's test play that. Make sure it is in her shop available. So we'll do that. All right. Oh, continues fine. Cool. So we're up here. So there it is. Nice. Now, does wait, I want to see Davy here. Status. Yeah, I should level her up a little bit higher to kind of balance it out. All right. Let's just try purchasing this. Cool. Number held is 3. Oh, there's the tab. Okay, he has 3 knives. Two wooden clubs. Alright, we're going to exit. I want to see what he starts with. Because I really don't want him starting with a knife. He already has the club. He could buy the knife, right? So we'll save that, and let's go back out to our characters here. See what they start out with. And I do want to level her up. Right. Davy. Wonder if I have his name spelled D-A-V-E-Y in the game. I think I do. May want to change that to there. Let's see. Profession. You know, he probably has the knife for me buying it a few times. I don't see it. He's not equipped with it from the get-go. So that's good. She has a sorcery staff and cloak. I think that's good. Okay, that's enough tweaking of that. Let's go back to the overworld now, like I said what we're going to do. Awesome. Map settings. Yeah, so there's everything. Majestic world. Let's edit this puppy. I kind of want to build it out a little bit. This extra town here I might get rid of. Just because the only town you actually go in is this one here. Let's restart the game. So we're going to build some land out this way. Like this. And there'll be a little town over here, which will be their hometown for Amelia and Davy. Like that. That's pretty good. A big landmass. Build a little bit farther. That's cool. And I'll build some things to the south here eventually as well. Just building a landmass here as we flesh out everything. There's a big area of lake here, isn't there? I want to close it off a little bit. There we go. I'm not sure what I want to do down this way yet. In the east, so we have to put a little village, which will be James, who greets you in Minbar. He used to live in the east area here. We could put a little village here, as opposed to that castle. So let's do that, actually. We'll kind of plan it out ahead of time a little bit. Could be a little bigger of a village, maybe. There we go. And I have to remember, I forget what the name was, so I'll have to name it then at some point. That way you can actually walk into that and go to the map of it. That's cool. I do want to delete this. And that character was just for testing, so... Can we edit that? Edit event? Yeah. We'll delete it this way, it's an event, so we gotta delete it. And delete. Cool. Edit map. So we're fleshing out our world a little bit more here, fixing or going over some of the preview stuff as we're just kind of showing you and just testing things out at the time. Get rid of that. All right. That path could lead towards the village, I guess. So we could continue that. Oh, it's a little bit different, isn't it? Yeah. There we go. That's pretty cool. Like I said, down here I may change this, I'm not quite sure yet. And down in here too, I might build some more things too, down in the south. Which we probably should build some more land a while, because the south is being affected by these beasts as well. Where's my... there we go. Had the wrong thing selected. Cool. It's going to be shaped almost like a little boot. It's not Italy, though, don't worry. There we go. Let's add over to here. Yeah, I wish this would be showing up on the bigger screen for you guys, but you get the idea. All right. This big kind of waterway leads up into here. There's this big lake here with the lava. We may actually expand our volcano area as well at some point. All right, let's save. Let's put now Amelia and Davy's home village somewhere over here. So we start the game right here. They live west. Build it out a little bit more. Little island. Or two. Cool. So their village will be right in here somewhere. Let's choose that. That's where they currently live. Could actually be more of like a pristine castle too. Because their parents were the rulers of the land before they died. Good, nice rulers of the world, too. There we go, and let's do some... the pathway. I do want to have a couple of dungeons in this game as well. One will be the science lab, so I'll eventually build that out too for you guys. I'm trying to think where I should put this here. Maybe there? All right. Some more mountains are over here. That's cool. Some trees are scattered about. Make it more woodsy as well. Kind of filling with these trees. Oh no, my mountain disappeared. That's okay. Alright guys, we're going to save it for now, so that will end this episode. I really wanted to show you guys what I did off camera, doing the dialogue, some of the events that I set up and where you start the game. The village is really fleshed out as well right now, which is great. What else do we do? So the kitty cat's now in the village, we have the armory, we have the pub, the inn, we have a save spot. We also have the general store, which is cool. We gave Amelia a little bit of a bump up for her level. And now we have to start creating some monsters and things too. As we build up more of our overworld here, I do want to create a dungeon, like I said. One of the dungeons will definitely be the science lab there, where the volcano is. I also want to make like a cave entrance around like a mountainous area somewhere. Might be something in the south and the east there too, where the creatures are really starting to take over the world. Out west, it's still pretty quiet and peaceful. Minbar is still pretty quiet and peaceful. There's some enemies nearby, and they're starting to kind of creep over towards Minbar as people still flee from the north, east, and south areas farther west. So that's the idea that we have now. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I am Eddy Ray for NintendoChitChat.com. Stay tuned for more episodes, guys. Make sure you guys blast the like button for me. Leave your comments and tips below. I really appreciate it. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.